refreshing stories.
My name is Kanna. I'm a mother with a happy family of 4. I live together with my husband and my 2 sons who are twins that are currently in preschool. My sons have reached the age where their appetite is insane, and as they get older, our food costs were doubling. With my husband's current salary, we weren't able to save much at all. And so I picked up a job. Just on the weekdays, I started working at my uncle's company, which is a factory that would manufacture tires and other rubber materials. I work as an administrator there, as well as doing quality checks on new products. Have a great day at school, the both of you. See you later. Kanna, good morning. How are you? Oh, Saya, I didn't see you there. Good morning.
Hey, Kanna, I always think this, but why are you always so fashionable? You have such good style. Everything that you wear looks so good on you.
What? Really? Me? You think so? You have such good style, it makes me so jealous. It must be because your body is great too. What kind of training are you doing to stay so fit?
Come on, don't hide it from us. Tell us how you stay so fit.
Well, let's see. I don't necessarily do much training, but I guess the strongest thing would be that I take my bicycle out for a ride every single day. And because of that, I am moving my body, and maybe that's why I'm able to maintain my physique.
Why? Well, is that really the truth? If all you're doing is riding a bicycle, then anybody could do that. Isn't that right?
Tomoko, where did you come from?
No, please. I'm sure you're just using something so expensive that none of us could ever even think to afford. And you're doing some kind of workout or training at home. It's so obvious. But just because you have a good body, you have people complimenting you and thinking so highly of you. That must be nice. I really am so jealous. And you're always just flaunting it in front of us.
Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean, Tomoko? This woman who is clearly trying to harass me is a fellow mom from the preschool that my 2 boys are attending. And this was what she was always like. She would always barge right into our conversations and then destroy the fun atmosphere. Within the other fellow moms, she had a reputation and a nickname for being a destroyer. And to be honest, I was not fond of Tomoko. Actually, I didn't like her at all and tried to avoid her at all costs. Please, Tomoko, I'm really not doing any kind of secret training or whatever it is you think. Anyway, it's time that I need to get going, so if you'll excuse me...
There she goes. Kanna left already. But you know what? If it's true what Kanna said, then maybe there's hope for us. If we ride a bicycle, maybe that means we'll become more fit and clothes will look better on us. We could have a body like hers.
That's true. I'm gonna talk to my husband, and maybe I'll go ahead and buy a bicycle for myself.
Oh, please. Are you kidding me? You seriously believe what Kanna just said to you? Isn't it obvious she's lying? There's no way that was the truth.
What? But what do you mean by that? What was she lying about?
Last week, when I was out doing the grocery shopping, I just so happened to come across Kanna. And you know what? She was riding a bicycle that looked super expensive. And then I got curious because it was such a fancy bicycle, so I decided to research it. And it's what they call a road bike. And not only that, but when I looked at the price, can you believe it? It cost $10,000.
I see.
Anyway, the only reason why Kanna is able to maintain that physique is thanks to that $10,000 road bike that she's riding. Don't you get it, ladies? You're just being belittled by a rich woman. Do you understand? She's just trying to brag about how rich she is and show off her little body to us.
I don't know about that, Tomoko, but we also need to get going pretty soon, so if you'll excuse us, goodbye, see you later.
What is wrong with everybody? Everybody likes her. Everybody's always talking about Kanna, how stylish she is, how fit she is, and how great Kanna is. Even though I'm the one that's being nice, and I'm trying to tell them that Kanna is lying. Kanna is just buying things that regular people like us could never afford, and that's the only reason why she's able to look so fit. And then she's bragging about it and trying to act like she doesn't have that advantage. You know what? If I was able to ride a $10,000 bike, I would also be able to get rid of this belly fat. And I know that I'd become an even more attractive woman than that Kanna anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, there's actually no need for me to purchase a $10,000 bicycle, is there? Yes, that's right, because Kanna already has one. And we're all friends as fellow moms of this preschool, so surely she wouldn't mind if I borrowed her bicycle, would she? I'm a genius. I just had a great idea.
That day in the evening, I finished my work at my uncle's factory and I headed back to the preschool to pick up my sons. As I was waiting with the other moms and making conversation with them...
Oh, there you are, Kanna. Hello, how are you?
Oh shoot, it's Tomoko. Yes, Tomoko, hello?
Hey, Kanna, there's something I want to talk to you about. Just a little bit. Just the two of us. But it's a little hard to talk about here in front of everybody. So please, come with me this way. Let's go over there.
What does she mean it's something hard to talk about in front of everybody? What on earth could it be?
Well, anyway, I'll get straight to the point. I want you to let me borrow your bicycle, Kanna. The special one that you ride.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you see, actually, the other day when I was out grocery shopping, I just so happened to see you riding that bicycle of yours. And that's how you were maintaining your style and physique, right? So I was just thinking that I would love it if you could let me borrow that bicycle of yours, Kanna. That would be okay, right? Right? Because we're friends, right?
Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. No, it's not possible.
Excuse me? But why not? What is that supposed to mean?
Because the only way for me to get around town is with that bicycle. So I need it, and that's why I can't let you borrow it. If you want to ride a bicycle that badly, then please just buy one yourself. I'd be happy to introduce you to my friend's bicycle shop in town, or he has a lot of different types of bicycles.
Who does she think she is? Even though I'm asking her so nicely, she's going to deny me that quickly? I can't believe it. I bet that just because I'm a little bit fat and heavier than her, she thinks I wouldn't be able to ride a bike. Ugh. Whatever, fine. I didn't think that you were such a selfish person. Just because you're rich and you have the money to buy nice things, you need to stop looking down on us regular people.
Did you just say that I'm rich? That's not true at all, because every single day I have to…
Shut up! I don't want to hear your excuses, Kanna. That's enough. I'm leaving. How dare you belittle me like this?
What on earth just happened? Why did she have to get so pissed off at me just over borrowing a bicycle? That day, I had no idea why Tomoko was so angry with me, and it stayed on my mind for days after that. I thought about talking to the other moms about what happened, but I also couldn't believe that we were getting into a fight over borrowing a bicycle or not. We're not children anymore, and it was such a childish argument that it made it hard for me to bring it up to the others. I spent a couple of days wondering what I should do about it, but before I could make things right with Tomoko, that was when the incident occurred.
I can't believe that woman. She's always looking down on us, and that day I got a little bit too angry and I stormed off on her. But the more I think about it, I really want to ride that $10,000 road bike. If it costs $10,000, then there's no mistake that's going to make me skinny, and I can go back to the old me. I always had a beautiful body, so if I lose some weight and get skinny, I know I'm going to have a way better body than Kanna anyway. But what do I do? Is there any way that I can get on Kanna's road bike when she said I can't borrow it? Wait a minute, is that Kanna? Is that Kanna over there? And then she just go to the bicycle shop? I'm gonna try following her for a little bit.
Hello, Mr. Michishige. Are you here today? It's me, Kanna.
Oh, well, if it isn't Kanna, welcome to the shop. What can I help you with today?
Actually, the wires on my brakes broke again, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind repairing them for me again. You know I can't live without the bicycle.
So, this must be it. When she said she has a friend who owns a bicycle shop, it's so run down it looks so cheap. Is she trying to say that for poor people like us, this is the type of bicycle shop we should be going to? She is seriously the worst. Always looking down on us like that. Wait a minute. That bicycle that's in the front of the shop, is that the $10,000 road bike? That has to be Kanna's. It's the exact same model as the one that I took a screenshot of when I looked it up online. There's no mistake. That is definitely Kanna's road bike. And wait a minute. Look, she didn't even lock it. It doesn't look like Kanna or the bicycle shop owner are looking over here at all. So perhaps this is a perfect opportunity for me to borrow this road bike. It's only a little bit. I'm only gonna ride it a little bit, so that should be fine, won't it? All right, now is my chance. I'm gonna borrow it right now. And there we go. Oh dear, it's a little bit high for me. It's not the same as a regular bicycle. But I see, you can only sit in the saddle in a high spot on a road bike. So maybe that's the secret to her getting so skinny. Well, should be fine. Anyway, with this height, even I can get on with my body. See, look at that. I can totally ride this. Wait, well, I suppose I can ride it and that's fine, but my feet can't touch the ground. Okay, I'm riding this bike, but… Wait, how on earth am I supposed to stop this bike? Not only that, but it's already going so fast. Wait a minute. This is bad. Wait, my balance. Ah, help. Why is there a hill in a place like this? I can't stop the bike. Stop, somebody help me. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't know that road bike was such an unstable bicycle. Why didn't she warn me? This is the worst. I'm never going to ride this ever again. Ugh. I only bumped into a telephone pole, and the road bike is already so messed up. It's completely destroyed. I can't believe that this cost $10,000. It's not even well made. It's so hard to ride. I knew it, so I was being fooled by Kanna this whole time, too. I knew that she was lying. Ugh, how dare she? This time, I'm definitely not going to forgive her. I'm gonna get her for this.
Yes, hello, this is Kanna.
Hey, Kanna. I knew it. You truly are the worst. I can't believe that you would let this happen to me. You are the worst. How awful.
Tomoko, is that you? You're calling me out of nowhere and screaming at me on the phone. What happened?
Listen, I borrowed your road bike and took it for a ride, and I got hurt. This is all your fault.
A road bike?
Oh, please. There's no point in trying to act dumb now. And I bet that you had also devised it so that the brakes wouldn't work, so that I wouldn't be able to ride it, didn't you? Trust me, I see right through you, and I already know everything that you've done. So, I'm going to be collecting a settlement fee, as well as all of the medical expenses from you. You better be ready.
Well, wait a minute, please. What are you talking about? I am riding a normal plain bicycle, just the same type as all of the other moms. I don't own a road bike, nor do I ride one.
You liar! I saw you the other day when I was doing the groceries, and you were definitely riding this road bike. And the only reason why you were able to maintain that physique is because you're riding this $10,000 road bike. Isn't that right? Stop lying to me.
Tomoko, can you please calm down for a second, and will you please listen to what I'm saying? I am not lying at all, but I think it looks like you have some kind of misunderstanding.
Now you're trying to blame me? Obviously, there's no way that I would have a misunderstanding. Are you seriously trying to take this opportunity to make it seem like I'm a misunderstanding old hag?
That's not what I'm saying at all, but, well, anyway, about that road bike that you probably saw me riding, it is true, I actually was riding on a road bike the other day. However, that's because the company where I work is a tire manufacturing factory, and so in order to do a quality check on the newest tire products, I was just taking it for a test ride.
Excuse me, a test ride? What is that supposed to mean?
What I'm trying to say is that the road bike that you saw me riding doesn't actually belong to me. The only bicycle that I have is a basic standard bicycle that all of the other moms ride.
You're lying. I know it. You're definitely lying. Because you said that you're maintaining your physique just from riding a bicycle every day, didn't you? And just by riding a normal bicycle, there's no way that you would be able to have a body that good.
This is what I've been trying to tell you, that this is the truth. And generally speaking, every single day, the only way that I get around town is on my bicycle. No matter where I go or how far it is, I take my bike. And because my family doesn't have money and we need to save, in order to buy food that's even 1 cent cheaper, I go around to multiple different supermarkets to get the cheapest ingredients. And that's why every single day, I'm probably riding an average of 10 kilometers around town. Whenever there's a big sale on apples or oranges, I buy them by the box. And I take multiple trips in order to take them home. And I carry it all myself. When you put heavy things on your bike, it's really easy to lose your balance. But in order to make sure I don't fall over, I maintain a really good posture. And that's how I train my core. And I think that's why I've been able to maintain this physique and probably why everybody thinks the clothes look good on me.
No way. There's no way. Well then, why were you at the bicycle shop today?
And I would like to ask you why you know where I am and that I was at the bicycle shop, but putting that aside, I only went to the bicycle shop today because I needed to have my brakes fixed on my normal bicycle. But wait a minute, earlier you said that you borrowed my road bike even though it wasn't mine. That road bike that you rode today? Wait a minute, could it be the one that Mr. Mishishige just acquired today? Because we were just speaking and he told me that he changed the layout of the bicycles in his shop. And he made it so the road bike could be displayed and be seen from the outside because it's his most prized item now.
What do I do? I just got that road bike today, and that $10,000 road bike that I got today has already been stolen! I need to call the police!
What? There's no way. I didn't mean to. Did you just say police? No, it's not what it looks like. I wasn't trying to steal it. I just thought that was Kanna's road bike, and I was just borrowing it for one little ride, that's all. So please don't call the police. I promise I will bring it back.
Mr. Mishishige, don't worry. I actually know where your road bike is and what happened to it. Let's head over there together.
What? But how? Why do you know where my road bike is?
You can ask the questions later. Hurry, let's go. And so I hopped on my fixed bicycle and I took Mr. Mishishige and went to where Tomoko was as quickly as possible. And when we arrived, we were both shocked to see that $10,000 road bike was so messed up that it was beyond any possible repair. Not long after that, the police arrived because Mr. Mishishige had in fact called them. And when they questioned me, I explained the full situation surrounding this incident. That was when the police said that if Mr. Mishishige were to file a report for the damages, then they would be able to arrest Tomoko on the spot.
I just thought it was Kanna's road bike. I was only borrowing it. I just wanted to take it for one ride. I wasn't trying to steal it at all. That wasn't my intention.
But still, even if it was Kanna's bicycle, it is a crime to ride somebody else's bicycle without their permission. And you even destroyed it!
I'm sorry. I promise I'll never do anything like this ever again. Please.
Mr. Mishishige, I think Tomoko really does feel bad about it. But if Tomoko would pay back the full cost of this road bike, I think that maybe you can forgive her without submitting an official police report and getting her arrested.
You're right. Alright then, just like Kanna has suggested, if you're going to pay back the full cost of this road bike, then I won't file a report with the police, and you won't get arrested.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I will be sure to pay back the full amount to you. I'm terribly sorry about what I've done. It'll never happen again.
After that, Tomoko had to explain the situation to her husband, and the two of them went to Mr. Mishishige's shop together. And apparently, her husband was able to pay for the road bike in one payment, but demanded that Tomoko pay him back. After that, Tomoko completely changed into a different person. In order to pay back the $10,000 to her husband, these days, I heard that she's working part-time at multiple jobs in between taking her son to and from the preschool.
Hey, Kanna, can we ask you a question? Both of us really admire you, and after what you told us about how you stay fit, we're thinking about getting a bicycle. But we wanted to ask you, is it better to get something that's expensive to get more fit?
I don't think so. Just because you're riding an expensive bicycle doesn't mean they're going to lose weight. It's not about the bicycle. It's about how you feel. If you want to diet, then I think your motivation is the most important part. Even if it's cheap or just a regular bicycle like the one that I have, it can be anything. As long as you're riding it every single day, I'm sure that your body will become more fit.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.